Hey guys, so I realized after I got my hair cut, I forgot to show you guys the after, but I'll put in like a clip of me showing it after so you can see it better, because I still kept my blowout. Haircuts are freaking expensive, so I will prolong the blowout for as long as I can, and it still looks really nice and fresh. But I have no makeup on or anything right now. But I just got a package, like a really cool package that I want to show you guys, and it's actually from Essence, like a little thank you gift for being like a supporter of the brand and sharing their products and stuff. I mean, I just genuinely like love their products. They have never paid me or anything like that. I just love Essence. I love Lash Princess. I love using their products, and I love how affordable they are. So they sent me something, so I want to show you guys, like kind of open it together. So let me turn the camera around. I've never heard of this ice cream brand, but it's called Jeni's. Yeah, so I can't wait. Let's see what is inside the box. And this is like the little pamphlet that came inside. Oh, it's code. Oh my gosh, look at this. It says the ice creams are made to be devoured, shared, paired, da 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 da. There's that. And then this actually shows you where they have like locations. They have quite a few locations, and look how cute their little storefront is. Okay, and then let's see this. Thank you so much for all your support this last quarter. Essence makeup. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. And then here is the ice cream they sent over. Oh my gosh, this is so sweet. I'm just like blown away and so grateful. This is amazing. This is Jeni's ice cream. This is gooey butter cake. Yum. I love these little pint sizes. This is honey vanilla bean. I'm like such a vanilla plain girl with my ice cream, so I'm sure I will love that one. Brown butter almond brittle. Ooh, almond candy. That sounds delicious. This one I'm very excited about. This is the blackout chocolate cake. Extra bitter fudge. You know I'm going to be eating this for dessert tonight after I have my burrito. This is the pineapple upside down cake with cherries. Nice. And then we also have Boston cream pie. I'm curious to try this. I feel like Nick's gonna like this one because he loves salted caramel. This one's gonna be his favorite. Grass grazed milk. Love it. Yellow cake crumbles. Oh my gosh. This is heavenly. They're not dairy free, just in case you guys were wondering. It's the legit ice cream stuff. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I'm blown away by such a generous and kind gift that they sent over. And I was just recording this as well for stories, but I'm like, it's so crazy because this is my 10th year doing YouTube, doing content creation, and it just feels like always such a pinch me moment, especially to get something like this from a brand. And I just never want to stop saying how grateful I am, and I'm just, you know, just to receive something like this is just so sweet. And I'm like, little old me, like it's just so nice to, I guess, be recognized by a brand that you love, and it's just so sweet. Like I can't stop saying that. I'm just so like thankful and grateful, and I wish you guys could eat this with me because I feel like it's our ice cream. Like we, you know, are in this together. So I like wish I could share one of the pints with you guys together and chat and stuff. But yeah, thank you Essence and Jeni's. Like this is so cool. Look at this little angel. It's all snuggles in love with this sweet boy. You guys, Gizzy, I'm not even kidding you, is the sweetest cat in the entire world. Like his breed, like it has to be one of the cutest breeds ever. And I actually joined a Facebook group for his breed. It's called like his breed is called Nebelong or Nebelong. And the group is called like I Heart My Nebelong. So I'll post pictures of Gizzy and everyone else who has a Nebelong. There's quite a lot. They'll also post their pictures of their Nebelongs, and it's so funny because they all have the same, they all look very similar. Like you would see, if you guys saw them, you would think it was Gizzy. Look at this face. And I'll say like, hey, does your guys Nebelong do this? Like, does he give hugs? Like Gizzy gives me hugs. Does he do this? And they're like, yes, my Nebelong does that too. And they'll post a picture and I'm like, oh my gosh. Like Gizzy also loves to go on, turn it around. So Gizzy also loves to go on his his back and show his belly, and he does it multiple times a day. Me and Nick actually call it, oh, see, now he's giving hugs. Oh, Angel. Angel Puff. He's so sweet. He gives me hugs like this all the time. I love it. I don't like that I'm holding this camera. He wants all the attention, right, baby? So he goes on, shows his belly, and all the other Nebelungs do it too. And I'm like, this is crazy. So if you guys are looking for a cat, a lot of people don't know it's called Nebelung, so like you can't like put it in like the finder on Pet Finder. So just look for gray cats that are like fluffy, and honestly, usually any fluffy gray cat is a Nebelung from what I've seen. Any short gray fur cat is a Russian blue, but you want to get like the ones who look like Gizzy to get his breed, because they have just the sweetest mannerisms and they're like a little puppy. So I highly suggest, if you want to get a cat or you're looking to get a cat but you want like one that's so super friendly and snuggly, definitely Gizzy's breed is like the one, because I feel like he would change anyone's mind about cats, because I feel like a lot of people are afraid of cats. And oh, I get that so many times, people who are like, I'm so afraid of cats, because I used to be afraid of cats when I was growing up, and then now I have Oliver and Gizzy, and they're like little absolute angels. Like, I'm so in love with them, and so is Nick too. Have to hold this down here. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, to show you how stinking cute Gizzy was being. And yeah, it's Friday right now. I don't know when you guys will see this. I have to upload a vlog. I've been like slacking on my vlogs. Yay, baby. Hi. Oh, smush, smush, smush. So I think I'm gonna go film some budget beauty buys. Your ear turned over. I think I'm gonna go film some budget beauty buys. And he gets so upset when I leave too. He gets separation anxiety. It's really sad, actually. Right, baby? What are you doing? You showing everyone how cute you are? We love kisses? We love kisses? I just propped you up. So I just want to tell you guys about my experience. Sorry, like my car wheel's in the way. I don't have like a phone tripod in here, but I just left the dentist. So if I'm like talking weird, it's because I had just like the most intense cleaning ever. Backstory, I have not been to the dentist in, I want to say since 2017, which is so bad, you guys. Don't do that, because when you don't go for a long time, it really does cause problems with your teeth. So grateful, because I actually didn't have any cavities, which, thank you, Lord. I told the hygienist, I was like, thank God I didn't have any cavities. I was like, because then you would have really saw me like have a meltdown. So it's a holistic dentist, and you know, don't think I say holistic and it's like they're waving a magic wand over your teeth. Like, no, they're like an actual dentist. They do everything like normal dentists do, but they do holistic treatments in addition to that. So they do regular x-rays, they do regular cleanings, and she told me, because I hadn't been to a dentist in so long, there was so much buildup in my gums, and she said it was so deep in my gums, like bacteria. And she was even zooming in on the pictures and showing me, like, I've never even been shown really my x-rays by a dentist before. Like, they always don't really like go into depth with you. Like, here they were like zooming in, showing me, explaining things, which I really appreciated. And I specifically wanted to go to a holistic dentist. This is really probably one of the very, very few there are where I live, because everyone else is just a regular dentist. So they are BPA free, they are fluoride free, they do not use any fluoride mouthwash, which I personally appreciate. I know everyone has different opinions, but I personally like being fluoride free. I've listened to many different dentists on this topic as well, who also agree about fluoride. So that's what I personally do. I know sometimes people get like up in arms, but this is what I personally believe. You don't have to believe the same way I do, but it was literally the most amazing dental experience ever. I walked in, and I'll try and put a picture because I did take a little clip. The office was so beautiful. There was essential oils going. It smelled amazing. It was not like your typical scary dentist office. They even had worship music playing, you guys. I literally was like, this is amazing. I'm generally a nervous wreck with any doctor, dentist, and I did still feel anxiety, like my heart was like still pounding, but the atmosphere did make me feel a lot more calm because I was singing along with the worship music, and I loved that. I've never been to a dentist ever that had essential oils and a worship music going. Like, it was so cool. I like knew, I was like, this is the place for me. The dentist, so kind, so sweet, beautiful woman. She had her cute outfit on. The hygienist, so sweet. And they even ask you beforehand, like, are you scared of like dentist stuff? And they list like 1 to 10. I put like 8. Like, I'm very scared. So they took the x-rays, and taking dental x-rays is always just like so awkward, like biting down, like, oh my gosh, it's like so awkward. So she took the pictures, and then the dentist came in and examined my teeth, and she literally like did such a thorough exam. She looked at my entire mouth, and she even was checking around my neck and my touching in my face and feeling all down here, which I've never had a dentist do ever. Just like a very, very thorough exam. They truly care about your health and well-being. And if you guys want to go on your Long Island, it's called Mineola Dental Wellness. I will put the link down below. This is not sponsored. I'm so excited about this that I had to share it with you guys, because I know going to the dentist can be such a scary experience for so many of us. So if you're on Long Island, you have such an amazing option here. So I immediately was just like so nervous because they told me I had all this bacteria, and it's because I hadn't been getting the cleanings. And she's like, I'm gonna do a really deep cleaning. And then immediately when she said that, like the fear kicked in, and I was like, I'm really sensitive with cleanings. I bleed a lot, just so you know. And she was like, when you bleed, she's like, that's a sign of there's built up of bacteria. And it's so crazy because you wouldn't know. Like, I look at my teeth and I'm like, oh, my teeth are nice. I don't really have any issues, but there's stuff underneath the surface that you don't even know about. So she was showing me like all the buildup. She said because my teeth had been not cleaned professionally, my gum lines up here were receding, which she said I'm too young for that to happen. So I was like, oh my gosh. But she's like, don't worry. She's like, you're here now. She's like, we're gonna fix this. And I was like, okay. And they were so sweet to me, oh my gosh. And during the cleaning, I knew it was gonna be painful, especially if you have more sensitive gums. So she really went in, man. And she told me, she said that there was like stuff coming out of my teeth. I'm sorry, that's like gross for so many people, but she's like, I wish you could have saw it like on like a zoomed in camera as I was doing it to believe what was coming out. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I would never have known. So I'm so glad I went, even though you really have to force yourself to go to the dentist. And it was the cleaning, I will say, she was doing an amazing job, but it was semi-torturous because I have very sensitive teeth, and she really was going in deep. And she's like, honestly, she's like, someone who has so much buildup like you do, typically they would like get injections and like have their mouth all numb before they do this. She's like, but I want to avoid that. And I was like, thank you, I don't want that. I hate needles. So, and then halfway through, it was really painful. I started crying. I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I just started crying. And she was like, oh my gosh, are you okay? And I was like, I'm fine. I just need like a second to just like cry. Typical me. I'm like so sensitive, you guys know. So I was like, yeah, and it just was like crying a little. I was like, it just hurts a lot. And she knew it was painful for me. So she gave me a break, and she's like, I'll put the numbing jelly on. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, okay. So she put this numbing gel on, and then like she's like, don't swallow it. So I was like, okay. And then I'm like, oh my gosh. And then like they put the numbing jelly on. I'm like, oh, like I couldn't feel my lips. I hate the feeling of being numb. I think it's so weird. But by that point, she was pretty much almost done, and I have to go again for another cleaning because there's just so much buildup that you have to split it up into 2 visits. So I'm happy it's over. But I will say that is the best dentist I've ever been to. I loved everything. They even at the end, she did something called ozone therapy, which is like some sort of like special stuff she put all over my teeth, which you will never see at another dentist who's not holistic. She also has, she also wants to get rid of my amalgam fillings, which is the silver, which I'm dying to get rid of because they are so not good for you. Oh my gosh, your overall entire health is not good for. And she also said that the amalgams is causing some sort of issue, the silver filling. So I said I want to eventually get rid of them. I'm personally just concerned about, I don't know how much it is. I'm concerned about the cost of that because I have 2 and I feel like it's a very intense process to get rid of it. Like there's a lot of stuff that has to go on to get rid of it, and it's a whole procedure. You have to like, they have to, it's toxic literally. So the way they do it is like you have to like breathe in oxygen, and like they have to like wear like all hazmat suits literally, okay, to get rid of the stuff in your mouth. And then like it's a whole thing, and then they have to replace it. So once that comes out, they have to put in a new filling that's not toxic metals. So I told her I eventually do. I have to find out how much it is. I didn't ask, but she wanted to just like get my opinion on it, like, and I was like, yeah, no, I want to get rid of them. And she was like, okay, good. My teeth don't feel so bad right now. I thought they were gonna feel worse because I've had cleanings before where literally my gums, I took like an ibuprofen, it hurt so bad, but this, it's actually not too bad. But she did tell me it's gonna be like a week and where it will still be sore. And she's like, you need to floss. And she showed me, she's like, this is how to floss. She's like, you really have to go up in the gum. And I was like, okay. They gave you like a little goodie bag, but they gave me a toothbrush, which is so cute, a bamboo toothbrush, some floss. They gave oh my gosh, look at this. They gave probiotics. I love it. This is amazing. Where else do you get this? Probiotic. And I think they gave, yep, they gave floss, Woo Bamboo Silk Floss. I love this place, you guys. I'm literally like, I'm never going to On Guard toothpaste. Oh, it's doTERRA. It's that essential oil brand. So I love this place. Like, I literally have never want to go to another dentist again. Oh my gosh. And they also have something called ozone therapy, which they use. She gave me like a sheet on it. I want Nick to do it. So ozone is pumped through your body, and it says you could use it for ear infections, sinus infections, throat infections, mold toxicity, colds, swollen glands, and you can do it on your ear or your nose. So I want Nick to do that as well. It's only, the ear is 75 and the nose is 95, which honestly is not bad at all. So I just wanted to kind of let you guys know about this dentist if you're looking for a holistic option. And again, when I say holistic, it's not like they're not there are a real dentist. Like, they're doing everything the regular dentist does. It's just with holistic provisions, which I'm obsessed with. Like, it's the best. So if you guys have any questions about my procedure, anything, the place, let me know. But I literally, I'm so impressed.